What's up, everybody? My name is CoalFire, and welcome back to the Council of Hanwell. I have to say I'm pretty excited to get back into this because this is exactly the point that we left off on last time, so it's going to be cool to see some of the stuff that we haven't seen yet. Was there anything back here worth looking at? I feel like there was. What does that say? Or is that just gibberish? That might just be gibberish. I don't know. Oh, Witch's Eye. Nice. I'm probably not going to find most things in the game, but that is not what I'm here for. I'm here for the big juicy story bits. Yes, I'm aware, game. We have to go upstairs and suffer through that little charade again, right? Because we're completely unarmed up here. And we... Oh, right, you can't even take weapons into buildings because they're marked as, like, sacred areas. Something along those lines. So I don't know why the game bothered to teach us the combat at the beginning. I don't know. Alright, where did we find the password for that computer last time? Because I know that that opens the surgery suite in there. Was it in one of these rooms back here? So I don't think the game ever really specifies, other than like walking up to them, what doors can be opened and what can't from a distance. Yeah, wasn't there something back here? The password to lift the operating theater is Thopin. Destroy this paper. James should be at his post at 12:05. The doctor will be in here from 12. We have one chance. Don't screw this up. Were you guys trying to trap him in here? Alright, so THOP3N. I don't know if we have to type that in ourselves. Door. Okay, yeah, I'm all for pinning me to a wall. Is this anything? Just the clavicle x-ray? Okay. Oh, my own shadow scared me. Okay. Nothing worth looking at here. We got some wonderful hand sanitizer. Doors? I'm gonna smack you back if you keep smacking me. Alright, THOP3N. I don't know if we have to type it in ourselves. I think it might just do it on its own. Ah, there we go. Theater 2, vacant. Theater locked. Theater unlocked. Beautiful! So then we get to come in here. And our dear friend on the operating table, which I think is a witch, ends up coming back to life. Yeah. Yeah, so we come back here and it starts beeping at us, right? Yeah. Oh cool, it's actually got the animations to it. I like that. Alright, friendo. Okay. Doctor? We got a tachycardia in here. There's a pretty serious tachycardia. Okay, yeah, and then you go off on your own, and we can come through here, and you're still gonna spawn in front of us. Because you're a douchebag, you witchy witch. Alright, we didn't actually get that door open. Come on. There we go. Okay, come on. Can you leave me be for a moment? I'm trying to leave the area. Oh, yeah. I really don't like these enemies. And they absolutely tank the frame rate. I remember in the last series, oh my god, 10 frames a second. Oh, just, come on. You're just as annoying as you were last time. There we go. Yeah, having an enemy that can just, like, apparate right in front of you over and over again when you're trying to get away, I don't know. It never really came across as scary to me. That, on the other hand, that got me a bit. So, I haven't been up here before. We're definitely gonna have to get another one of those circuit thingy-mabobbers.
Taylor, I'm sure you've heard by now, but I'm afraid the situation we've discussed is a reality. So, treat as many residents as possible before 6 p.m. and prepare them for transport. The enforcement reps will be transporting the sick and injured people until 7. But please, Taylor, be out of the city by 8. The gates will close at 8. I have no control over what happens here when they're sealed.
Okay, so it sounds like we've got another character that... Oh, there's the ID card. Okay, so we just have to get him there. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say that we're gonna need to get a key that will probably be upstairs another level. Hey Soph, I know we've been having trouble with the security door on the 3rd floor, so I got you this. It should fix the problem until the engineers can get it permanently fixed. Oh, sweet! That's exactly what we needed. Was that beep beeping going on earlier? I really feel like it wasn't. Are we gonna get another witch in here? Yeah, so the idea that the game takes away all kinds of combat control from you and then puts you in an area that has an enemy? Is that just clipping through? I don't know. Kind of removes any of the tension because you know you can't fight back. And in a game that actually does feature combat, having that taken away from you will make you wonder whether or not the enemies are a real threat. So that's what got me on my first go through all of this. Is that a door that I can open? I'm curious enough because I haven't been through here before. Okay, so we've got... There's a lot of DNA here. It does kind of make sense because we're in a hospital. Wish I could just take the elevator. It'd be so much nicer. Okay, this is what we opened. This is a weird-ass spiral staircase that isn't a spiral. Okay. So, yeah, I'm guessing we're gonna find a key! Can I see what that key is for? Unlocks the door to Taylor Walsh's office. And I hit escape again. I've been playing a lot of Ark in my spare time, so is there any reason to go over there? I kind of want to see what's going on. And I'm still listening to... Okay. Was that just the loop of the music, or was that actually supposed to cut out there? I don't know. There's a ton of DNA here. Also, do I need to be adding anything to my keyring to, like, conserve space in my... Add to keyring... Yes. Yes. Right. I forget that we had to do that, because we only have so much space in our inventory. 13 of 50 and 3 of 25. Okay. Cool. Onward we go then. Okay, that's just stuff above the bed. I do suppose that all of this extra DNA laying around here, especially a collectible that has such an obvious glow, is to encourage people to explore all of these spaces, but there doesn't really seem to be a lot going on in them. Quit cutting out, music! Making me paranoid. Yeah, see? I came all the way down here looking for it, even though I didn't see the glow. Well done. Well done, game. You and your collectibles. Doing what they're supposed to be doing. Is that a door? That is a door. What's in here? Any goodie bits? Can I open these up? No. There's no hiding mechanics in this, I don't think, either. Is there? I know you can crawl. And that's just blocked off. Cool, so I'm definitely expecting something to happen now that we have the key and we're coming down here. But at the same time, we've already been through the whole shebang with the other patient witch. I don't want to pick that up yet. Another key.
Visiting you today
to
ensure you are implementing his latest regenerative brain treatment correctly. Be sure to accommodate him entirely.
Okay, so were there a couple people who were working with the doctor specifically to actually help him or comply, and then it sounded like the people down a floor were trying to trap him, maybe? Cool, so let's get the fuck out of here before something happens. I'm a bit suspicious. OSHA, are you cool with light bulbs just hanging off the sides of walls like that? I feel like that'd be a health hazard. Okay, that's where we are. Yeah, go down here. So, whatever the next location is, I have not been to yet. Really? Really? Oh, that kind of blows. So, are we going to be seeing enemies in here? Because I still don't have any way to fight. I do like the atmosphere, though. It does look really nice. We gotta go into the basement. Okay, that doesn't look nice, but there's nothing over that way. Cool. So, we're definitely in a morgue. Sarah, please stop writing the security passwords on scraps of paper. This is a blatant and serious security risk. We can't afford another incident, especially with the doctor's more frequent visits. Taylor Walsh. Okay. So, are we looking for something down here, or is this just, like, little story bits? Main floor security password discovered. Okay. So, it is nice that the player character... Okay, did I just see you blink out of existence? Who the hell was that? Okay. Decent jump scare. I still hate jump scares, but... Okay, so where are we putting this in, then? Over here, maybe? I'm going by the idea that light is supposed to draw us to the correct locations. And look at that! Perfect, perfect, perfect. Emergency lockdown, anomaly detected, class 1 in vicinity, witch override, yes. Oh man, is the witch back? She is back. Ah, man. Why can't I sprint? Seriously, why can't I sprint? What am I supposed to do here? I'm gonna walk towards the light. This isn't the right thing to do. Alright, I can't use my flashlight. I can't sprint. I'm really not sure what I'm supposed to do right now. Is this just another one of those, like, waiting games where I just have to stand here and stare at it until it's over? Oh, that's cool. You can actually see the eye. All right. Okay. Oh. We will actually have combat now. Weird. Okay. What? Did I die? I think I died. Okay, continue. Where's this gonna be from? Okay, back into... the crowbar isn't here? Okay, what the fuck am I supposed to do then? Oh, wait a minute. It spawned back out here. Game! Okay. Okay. Is this really what's gonna happen? Okay. Perfect. That's gone. And now the crowbar's out here. Sweet. Is the witch just not here anymore? Is this for real? What the fuck? It sounds like there was a standoff between the doctor and Walter Young in the power plant. Young was one of the people the doctor sent a piece of Isabel Miller's citizenship. My god. Citizenship card. I'll head to the power plant. Press any key. Okay. You know, I tend to give games the benefit of the doubt, and I wanted to come into this with as little preconceived bias as I could, but that was awful. That was really awful. Not only does it start off with the witch that's in the operating theater in a way that you just have to stand there and wait for the damn thing to wake up, and then once it does, you have to get around its what seems to be RNG teleportation, where it can just like block off the door and bounce you back, and they're so damn hard to keep track of. But then following that up with the lockdown sequence, I don't think the lockdown itself was that bad. I was a little frustrated to see it, but in doing so, not only did it bring in a cheap jump scare, it added a second waiting sequence where you just have to stand there and watch this wall of VFX coming at you, and once you realize that's what you have to do, there's no tension in the situation anymore, because there's nothing you can do to prevent whatever's going to happen to you. And then that being followed up again with an indoor combat sequence, which seems to have broken the game's earlier rules that weapons aren't allowed in buildings. Bringing that up with a second witch, or maybe the first witch, coming down to seek vengeance upon you being able to weasel your way out of a door from earlier, it was frustrating to have to do combat because there's no health indicators, because there's no HUD in this, and the enemies don't have any health indicators, so you're put in a situation where you have to fight something indoors, which already breaks a rule, and then forced to deal with the very clunky, unwieldy, and the combat doesn't have any sense of feedback to it, really. I don't know when I'm landing hits. I don't know when I'm being hit. And it leads to a wholly unsatisfying and frustrating experience with an extra glitch seemingly piled on top of it when the crowbar spawned outside of the room and the witch spawned before I could pick up the crowbar. I don't know. It doesn't seem like that section was well thought out or well play tested or anything along those lines. So yes, I'm aware that is what I am doing. So I don't know. I would definitely count that against the game in both this version and the old version of the game. So rant over, moving on. I'm really curious to see this new section. That's not open. Okay. So I do appreciate that the game doesn't have a heads-up display. It definitely helps you sink into the environments. But there has to be some sort of visual audio. With keyboard and mouse, it's hard to do haptic feedback. So I'd really like to see some sort of grunt from the player. Maybe there is one and I just never noticed it, or the classic red vignette or a vein vignette that comes up around the screen to indicate, yes, you are lower on health than you would be had you not gotten hit. What am I supposed to do in here? Oh, there's a door here. Okay. Thank you, Chainlink. Are you something? You look like you might be something. Hello, tiny water bottle. That scale seems a little off. Okay. I feel like, yes, we get an answering machine and a key.
Walter, I need you to set up the auto power contingency. At 8 p.m. tonight, the gates will close for the last time, and it's inevitable that residents will be left behind. They'll need the protection of our systems in order to survive long enough for the Ministry to mount a rescue, if they decide to do so.
Okay. I will say, the level design... I don't know what to say about the level design. I realize that I have a lot of the settings turned way down, and I wonder if that affects the clutter or the number of things that load into each environment, but they're all very square and boxy and corridor-y, and I don't know, it feels like something that could have been rather easily built in Source Engine. What are these? Motors? They look like big-ass laser cannons. I'm assuming the key goes to here, because it's the only other door I've seen. We're going to be spending most of our time in the basement here. These kinds of environments look really nice, but the upstairs just, despite the amount of clutter, felt very bare. I know I'm getting really kind of over-analytical in this, but I think that's okay. It's what I like doing. I like pointing out things that pull me out of an experience, because if it ends up helping the devs, then next time around they make a better game and everybody wins. I need that. I do like the music in this section, though. It both feels like an atmosphere enhancer with the kind of pulsating rhythms to it, but it also feels like something that could be native to this environment. Just from... Do I need this? No, I just need to turn it. Okay, so my turning the power station back on, and it just happened... Oh, that's cool. there any, like, order to this? Cool! I like that. I do really like that. Alright, and we've got one for here. So what does this do? That reactivate a bunch of stuff that we needed to reactivate? I'm not entirely sure. Again, follow the light. Crawly crawl. And can I open this? I cannot. Worth a try. Oh. Oh, do I need another one? Seems like there's something right there. Maybe I do. Unreal Engine, definitely known for its lighting, and a lot of it does look really good, but I do wish that some of the areas weren't so damn dark. 'Cause a lot of the lighting here seems...
Walter tells me the plant is running at optimal capacity.
Oh, it's the doctor.
Even providing a surplus of power we can sell back to the Ministry. This is a direct result of my research, and still people are questioning my ethics.
You say that... I mean, here's the thing. I'm gonna invoke the Nazis here. They did a lot of shit that ended up advancing research. But they did horrible, horrible fucking things to people. So, yeah, we gotta call ethics into question. It's why we have such enormous organizations that run scientific ethics committees. Do I need to turn all of these on? Or am I just looking for another switchy swatch? I can't open that. Can I open this? Can't open that. That does look really cool in there, though. So, you know, if you're... Oh, yeah, I mean, we don't burn human bodies live for power because that's a really shitty thing to do. I get that that's kind of a hyperbolic example, but, you know, I think it sells my point. Oh, are we trying to get this open? Is this what all of the steamy bits are for? Alright, well, I am going to stop talking a little bit and hopefully cut to me finding the last piece of whatever it is we need to find. There's an eye here. Found it! I really like this area. I do. I really like the lighting and all this, like, industrial piping. And there's another one! Yeah. I don't know. There's something very, very satisfying about this. I have always really liked industrial areas, though. I don't know what it is about them. They make me happy. Oh! More goodies. Yeah, with a flashlight that can permanently break, having this many dark areas, just, it kind of blows. It does. I'm not gonna bullshit that. It just kind of sucks. Where the fuck am I? This is where we came down, isn't it? Ooh, pop. Is that everything we needed? I'm gonna take that as a yes. In we go. Oh god, camera, why? Okay, I'm gonna need a nausea warning on this video. Did I just die? I'm sorry, what? What? It seemed like something crossed in front of me in here. Maybe? No? Oh man, this is what I mean about the flashlight shit. I don't like just having to poop. And a poop. And a poop. I feel like something's gonna show up. No? Okay. Oh, 10 out of 10 pipe crawling simulator. Would recommend. Would crawl again. Well, isn't this just going on a while? Oh, there you are. Oh, you left an eye for me. Thank you. I will take that. 'Cause it's so fucking dark in here. Can't see a goddamn thing. Alright, well. I don't know. Future me, maybe put the time down in the corner that it just took to crawl through that. Oh man, are we breaking the rules again? Oh, yep, I see somebody twitching in there. Oh, yeah, that wasn't predictable. Hooray! Wonderful. Awesome, and thank you, Glowstick. What would I do without you? So do I need to hold on to the wrench? Are we doing more glorious trial by combat? No. Okay. Oh, we got the... Okay. What's all the noise now? Oh, okay, we've got some anomalies. Man, I'm gonna be fucking upset if I die. Man, the combat in this is so bad. It's so bad. There's so little feedback. I don't know. Oh, we already have it. Does blocking actually do anything? Because I'm in a space where I have no room to move. I feel like whether I win or lose is so arbitrary. Oh, are there a bunch of them? Yep, well, it looks like that one's just in a loop. I will not bother him. Man, I want to like this game so badly. I do. Because the story has me interested, the Doctor seems like an interesting character, and there's all of this stuff about the city that... but there's just so many things that the game makes itself rely upon that just don't work very well, and it sucks to see it dragged down by so many of these. I want to call them like little things, but they're really not little, but they're things that the game could completely do without. Alright, are we gonna have more combat up here? No? Are we just on our way out? I'm so fine with that. Huh. It's clear that Isabel Miller was wrongly sent to Hanwell jail during the final moments of the council. She has a piece of her card. I might also be able to find out more about what happened here. Okay. It says press any key, but only clicking ever does that for me. So. I don't know. I've said most of what I think I would normally say at the end of an episode. The combat needs some sort of feedback, both in terms of giving damage and receiving damage. The slow motion deaths definitely work, letting you know that you have killed the damn thing. But it seems really arbitrary whether or not you win. I don't know what I'm doing differently from fight to fight that allows me to come out not being the dead one. The block mechanic seems to work just fine, but with how quickly the enemies just kind of flail at you, especially the witch, because it's definitely hard for me to tell when she's attacking, but the glowy fire anomaly ones, they attack so quickly that your only real option is to back up and block and try and get a shot in before they get within range to start hitting you again. I don't know. I feel like the game would have done a lot better in terms of its atmosphere, its game flow, and its I said atmosphere. I don't know. The fighting kills it. The fighting definitely kills it for me. The environments from place to place are interesting enough, and some of the scares definitely do deliver until they go overboard. It's like, I'd say like a Five Nights at Freddy's situation where you get the jump scare, but imagine the animation where he's killing you played for 30 seconds every single time. That's what a lot of these situations feel like. When you're trapped in this scenario where, okay, the scary thing happened, and now it's just fucking tedious to get out of it. I'm finishing this damn game. There's going to be another episode. I'm probably going to bitch just as much, but I'm going to try and talk about different things, because that's what I try and do in each episode. This game had, past tense, definitely past tense, a ton of potential to be something interesting, but it tries to rely on so many systems that pull the game down. The open world in the original one, cool in concept, but there was so little to do in the open world other than the combat. It was just a linear game with the different parts of the linearity spread around into different locations. The combat, with how much of it there is in the game, I feel like it should have been completely omitted. And with all of that time that was spent on the open world and the combat, it could have gone in to fleshing out the areas that we're in and fleshing out the scares to be more concise, effective, situational, and not so goddamn drawn out. But this has been the Council of Hanwell. We're going to do one more episode. It's going to be out in 2 days. If you're in the future watching this series for whatever reason, it's already out, and you can just move on to the next video. But thank you so much for watching. My name is CoalFire, and I will see you next time.